and there's nowhere else to run. Is there room for one more sun? One more sun. If you can't hold on, if you can't hold on, hold on. Sorry, I was told to sing the next intro. That was all the things I've done by the Killers. Anyway, hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We're on the River Eisen. There's no riders in black. I heard it's a safe neighborhood now. Lol, just demonetized. In the bottom right, we've got Hesh, Polska Grom. That's what the PG is. And he's playing as the mighty Misty Mountains today with the Screecher start. Let's go. And opposite is Rob, also Polska Grom. I guess if you know a Polish guy, you can ask them what that means. But yeah, Lorien, very slow faction to get started because their build time I feel like is actually quite slow, and they're paying 375 for their spears. Let me say that again. You'd think that goblins would get wrecked by Lorien in the early game because Lorien archers were just, you know, one arrow, one kill. But because of their slow start, it actually evens the odds quite a bit. And so the question remains, will he get this forward tunnel and the harassment out before he gets a significant amount of elves out? And it seems, if I were him, I would go for a second barracks right now. I would go for a second barracks over 4th Malon Tree. Maybe that's wrong. Because you'll get the creep money from these boys instead of that Malon Tree. And there's no point in building Malon Trees if you can't protect them. And this one should be safe from harass. This one should be... I guess this is really the only target. He's going for another barracks, and it's actually further forward. Okay. Oh, I didn't see this Malon Tree. He already had 4. Okay, never mind. But yeah, this one is definitely vulnerable to the harass. They go the Poison Blades. Aggressive stance? No, he didn't say Slugma. He's not using voice commands. It's just a normal start. But he will get this Malon Tree. And this is Goblins 101. And... yeah, I mean, Lorien archers do have the range, but... they fucking lose to Dunedain hands down, by the way. These Lorien archers lose to Dunedain hands down. So if you're in a Rivendell-Lorien matchup, I don't care how expensive the Dunedain star is. You go Dunedain, and you will win comfortably every early engagement. Like, what's he gonna do? He's gonna make horse archers to kill your Dunedain? Lol, no. It's not gonna work. Alright, we've got the whole cock and balls here. And more goblins are coming in. Mountain orcs as well. The slashers will provide much needed front line. Or just staying power, I guess. And I guess the aim of the game will be to keep the enemy on the back foot as much as he can. Force him to spend all his money rebuilding his Malon trees. And then while he's doing that, you can then expand your eco. And do all that lovely stuff. So, is Rob gonna go for counter harass, or is he gonna go creep the Warglare? Well, he's not doing anything at the moment. Alright, so tier 1 from Rob was actually the stun. Okay, surprising. But, as I said, it was really only this Malon Tree that's vulnerable to the harass after this one. And, I guess he had all of his units here, so this one was safe. And counter harass is actually going for the lumber mill. Now, the lumber mill costs more to build than the tunnel. So if he loses this will be a bit of a blow. Giggity. But yeah, it's kind of funny how the harass will just stop if there's no viable targets. And he's actually placed his Malon trees perfectly. And I just want to say that one more time. Alright. He did retreat for some reason. And he didn't get to finish off the lumber mill. Now that might be a mistake, because I don't think he's gonna... oh, they went in the tunnel. They actually backed away. Well, if the goblins could have surrounded him, I guess they can't because he's at the very edge of the map. Actually, well done, Rob. Because I was going to say, like, if goblin warriors can surround the unit, then they'll just kill it easily. But if they're attacking from one direction, then they'll lose. So I don't know if this was intended to use the edge of the map as, like, a barrier. But yeah, well done. She should be able to get the lumber mill now, so well done. Alright, contesting over the creep here. I think Rob did get the Lorien money. And he has found one of the forward tunnels. Spearman dying to level 2 goblins. Let's see if the archers can clear out the mess. He did actually save his pikeman there. and they're level 2, so they'll regenerate. That's a big deal. That just saved you some money. Money that you can now put towards the hero. But yeah, double creeping, triple creeping. Actually, very well done by Rob. Impressive so far. And not quite the start that Hesh would have wanted, but... You know, early days yet. And remember, Misty Mountains does have the most annoying tier 1s in the game. Or just 2 of them, at least. And he's 1.5 points away from getting that tier 1 terrain. Alright, these barracks aren't level 2, so there's no Galathrim on the flat tower there to rain death. Now, are these guys going to get level 2 and just start taking names? I don't think they are. Because now the elves are going to be shooting them in the back. And yeah, very well done from Rob. I'm going to just say it again. He crept well. He's defended very well. He did get the lumber mill. And... are these level 3 spearmen actually finally going to die? Because they're just wreaking havoc at the moment. Alright, we've got goblins up top. As we've stated, the harassment has not been his friend so far. But he's going to keep at it. He's going to be transitioning into more mountain orcs now. And I think he might lose them. That's actually quite unfortunate. Alright, here comes the stun to slow him down. Now, if he had Fell Wind, obviously he could just pull these Lorien archers to him, but it's off cooldown. He does have terrain now. And those slashes died without accomplishing much. That's a bit annoying, because they do actually cost some money. And Haldir is out. No Rumel and no Orphan. We've actually got Haldir Supreme. I don't actually know how good Haldir is in melee in this mod. I know he's got a useful teleport. He's obviously got the same passive ability as his brothers. But I can't understand why you would go with him over Rumel or Orphan. Like, both of them are much better earlier on. You got Orphan's Blade Master, you got Rumel's Malon Shaft, giggity. And, wait, hold on. Elvish Cloak? And, okay, I guess he's just going to assume that he killed it. So the Elvish Cloak! Wow, it's actually like Frodo and Sam outside the Black Gate. Actually saved his life. Well done. But yeah, I guess it's interesting to see what Haldir will do here. Alright, forward Malon Tree goes down. Builder just going to quickly get out of there. And that is the perfect pick. If you're ever stuck with Misty Mountains, you go with Urshak. He can do a little bit of everything, really. He's a bit overtuned. Felwind did get used up on the left-hand side. Let's have a look. Elven Archers did get pulled into it. Level 2 oh no, sorry, thought those were level 2 slashes. Alright, these Archers managed to get away, but they're still under attack, so not completely away. Slash is being focused by these elves in the trees. They're level 3 now. And Haldir mopping up the other mountain orcs as well, and almost got himself level 3. Come on, finish this guy before he gets to the tunnel. Let's go. Look at that elven speed. You know you could just switch to your bow to finish him, right? Or you just do that. There you go, level 3. But yeah, Urshak, I mean, I don't need to say much more about him. You guys know how good he is. He's basically OG Gloin. He's basically just OG Gloin, actually. OG Gloin with the Nazgul debuff, that's what he is. Fight me on that, that's basically what he is. He's like that one dude from that one thing. The strength of both, and the weaknesses of neither. And these fuckers are still going. Are you kidding me? Well, we can just admire their shields, I guess. And they finally get that tunnel. Jesus H, that's going to be so annoying. Alright. Tier 2 now for Rob, getting that very quickly. Elven Wood. For the major engagements, once he gets his Tier 2 infantry. That's when he's going to start having fun. Dude, could you... Does Haldir just creep the troll really quickly then? Because he's on half health, or maybe you could use Haldir to bait him out? But yeah, Rob, do you play, like, if you're watching Rob, do you play like a lot of Warcraft or Dota or something? Because you're fucking creeping like a mad lad. He's crept every layer on the map, I think so. Against supposedly aggressive goblins, and he's just crept everywhere on the map. Okay, surely level 2 barracks are coming in, right? Ah, he's already got the level 2. 2 Galathrim out with 1 more on the way. And early end move. Wow, he wants to finish this quickly. I mean, if the end goes down quick, like, if the end doesn't work out the way where you think, like if he stumbles upon these Mountain Orc spears, that could be a bit of a problem. But yeah, the aggression stopped. Hasn't really gone Hesh's way. He is upgrading his Mountain Orc Lodge. He has gone for a Wolf Cairn. He either figures that he's got Galathrim, or he is really annoyed with those Elven Archers sniping all of his slashes. My guess is he doesn't suspect he's got Galathrim yet. Hey, yo, hold up. Whoa! So yeah, when he crept both the Cave Troll Lairs, he only had about 1,000 in the bank, and I was like, oh, well, that doesn't seem low. What did he buy? Well, he bought the Galathrim. He's got banners already, and now he's getting the Tempered Blades. Tempered Blades over the Elven Armor. Well, I guess if you make everyone level 2, you don't need heavy armor immediately, because they'll just heal in between, like, charges and things. But yeah, I've never seen someone go Forged Blades over Elven Armor before. The inns have been capped, and so he knows that both the Cave Trolls are gone. He has vision there. And surely he's going to think about attacking soon, right? The problem with going all these Galathrim is that it still doesn't save you from Fellwind. It still doesn't save you from Fellwind. I think the only way that you could save yourself from Fellwind is that you don't clump, but that is... I mean, Fellwind's got a pretty generous radius, so... yeah. I think if he does get hit with a Fellwind, he should immediately pop Elven Wood. And the extra armor will save him from, like, any splash damage or trample or whatever. He does have Wild Allegiance. I don't think he actually got to cast it on anything. I think all the lairs are literally dead. Okay, got a lot of troops on the left, but they're mostly Screechers. He's making some Black Uruks. Well, I certainly know the pain. I know the pain of using Black Uruks against Lauren. It doesn't work out. Sounds good. Doesn't work. I was actually expecting maybe... I guess he's going straight for Gundabad. Yeah, he's level 3. I was expecting... not Cave Trolls, but... some sort of troll, but I guess maybe Gundabads will come out later. Alright, here we go. The clash on the Eisen. Haldir immediately just ran in there. I don't think he expected it. And the fact that Haldir isn't dead is nothing short of a miracle. There is an Ent in the background. And how did Haldir not die there? That's very, very, very fortunate. There goes Scavenger. Elven Wood used defensively, actually. But I guess the fighting is going to continue, so he'll still reap the rewards here. And Galathrim on their swords. On their swords there. The Wargs actually do get a sneaky trample, but remember they're on Elven Wood, so not going to do much. And the Ent just enjoying himself. Gundabad's in formation here. They have Pop Fell Determination for the extra armor. Extra damage, sorry. And the Ent needs to watch out because they still count as spears. No, 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 no. Yep, tree bit, you're on red health now, my guy. That was not cash money. But yeah, that is omega surprising. That's like a world record for getting Forged Blades. And I like it because, as I said, most people go for Rumel and Orphan. Very tried and true. But this guy went for Haldir and Forged Blades. And all it took was every layer on the map. But fuck it, if they're not going to creep it, then you might as well too. Alright, again, Fell Determination gets activated. He doesn't have the Elven Wood for cover, but he does have plenty of archers. And he popped Scavenger. The problem with Scavenger is, obviously you need kills to get the money. But if you're getting annihilated by heaps of elves, then good luck getting some kills. Alright, now the heavy armor is coming. In fact, I think he had it much sooner, but I've only just noticed because I'm an idiot. And I think he should be able to hold out because he's only got one Ent, and I don't think he wants to risk all of these troops fighting within the worm range. He doesn't have it, but I'm sure he'll get it soon. Because the worm is an amazing defender, and it can obviously kill these Ents really quickly as well. Okay, you got some elves? No way!
We will help you fight this war.
So he was repelling harassment from the flanks? Wait, hold up. He actually got Malontree. They're getting money off the building because he activated their level 3. The Black Orcs actually got value. I am mega surprised at that. Alright, here comes the Frozen Waste. They're fighting on enemy terrain. But the rush to tier 3, my god. He got so many points killing those Gundabats. And let's see. I mean, the Galathrium have... Well, the melee Galathrium have fallen. There's still a couple of spears here. But this is important to kill the melee, because it's the melee... Oh, and a little bit from the Ent. That's going to kill all these buildings. Alright, he should be making another Ent. Yep, here he is. He needs an extra firepower. Putting all your money on Tree Bid might not be the best strategy. Alright, Elven Horn in the stun. Make sure nothing hits your precious Ents. Come on. Bust a nut, Batman. Let's get in there. Alright. That's a level 3 barracks down. No more Gundabats. Lesser Dragon's still not out. It does cost a lot of money. It's like 1,500. There's the Ruin of Angmar. And the wolves come in. No spears to protect them. They did pop the house, so... Whoa. They had heavy armor and they got insta-killed. Oh my goodness. He misses the stun. That's a shame. These Ents are going to die immediately to the Gundabats. Tribute needs to leave now. But yeah, with the Howl, the archers just die outright. That's actually crazy. And those are level 5 Galathrium he's going to lose here. I think you just pull back, man. You got level 5 Black Urks from all the harassment they've been doing. From the inn. What kind of freaky game is this? We're seeing Forged Blades Rush. And Black Urks or value from the inn. Alright, well finally the spears do their job and kill those annoying wargs. Tree-Bit is going to make it out along with the Ent. But yeah, I mean, that's, he had all of this area, remember? All littered with, Malon trees, and now they're all gone. And he flushed down a lot of, he flushed a lot of resources down the drain because that was a fully upgraded army. I mean, I don't think he had Malon bows. He probably does now. Nope, still doesn't have them. But yeah, that was a lot of money. He's gonna have to send Pathstalkers to destroy these inns, because... In fact, he's gonna have to send a spear with him too, in case the wargs show up. He's gonna have to deal with the flanks. I think it's very important he doesn't, you know, tunnel vision here and just focus entirely on the base here. He did well destroying the front line, but he's still ahead on power points. Maybe they're tying a little bit, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't need to rush it back into the base. He can just take his time. 3 Mountain Orc Lodges. Saved by the Black Uruk. I never thought it. Never thought it. Be me. Hey, yeah, we know Black Uruks don't work that well. They just die instantly to Galathrium. And Hesh is like, lol, I just destroyed half his fucking base with them. What's your excuse? Sounds like a skill issue to me, my guy. Yeah, probably does. Probably does. Alright, Hal to level 6, so, sweet leadership to those Galathrium. Is there anything else he buffs? That's basically everyone once you tech up. Okay. But yeah, when Haldir was fell-winded into that entire army, how he didn't get insta-killed is beyond me. Now he might actually die here. Oh no, he's got an out. He's got an out. He's got an out. He's got an out. Yo, this way. This way. No, he's just gonna lose him. Alright. Alright, well, tier 3 number 2 is out. He might go for another tier 2, actually. He might go for the Sylvan summon. If he doesn't want to go Cloudbreak. And this is where it gets annoying. Black Uruks have popped their ability for extra damage. Which one is it? Damage against structures. Yeah, okay, well he's not hitting structures, so... Alright, we've actually got the Dead of Arnor here. And he's falling back on the left. He's getting assaulted by wolves from the middle. Wolves from the Angmar Ruin as well, actually. And I think Rob's strategy was on that early blitz, and he got so close. And it was the inns that did him in. The inns. He's gonna need some spears, more spears to deal with all this. These poor Galathrim do not deserve it, and that's a first for me. Alright, 20 points. Is he actually gonna save up for the tier 4? Are we actually gonna see a Lorien tier 4? I mean, it's been a pretty crazy game already. So, I wouldn't put it past this guy to actually put value in the Lorien tier 4. He's got to be low on money. I mean, yeah, we know he's low on money. He's at 500 CP. He's got no money. Meanwhile, goblins. I mean, they've got double his CP. They're out of money too, but they've got double his CP, and they've got a pretty undisturbed eco so far. They've been doing more harassing in the medium game than they had in the early game. And now Lugger's here with the auto-casted Headhunter. He beat me to it. And, yeah, that should guarantee his hero can't run away. Although his one and only hero is dead. I feel sorry for Rob because it's turning against him, but he did so well. Like, everything up until that point was perfect. And it was just the Black Urks and the Wolves came in right on cue. Alright, Elven Wood is here. Lots of troops, lots of points up for grab. He might actually go for the Mist. I actually don't know what Cast Down Its Walls goes into. I'm gonna say it's the Mist. But who the hell knows? Who ever goes for Lorien tier 4s? But here we go. And of course I got it wrong. And there's the Ring of Adamant. 300% armor on these big boys. Supposedly. And don't mind if all my troops level up. Haldir should be approaching soon. Okay, he needs more though. He needs... Oh god. Oh god. That's why Haldir wasn't here. He was interrupted. Well, I'm sure the builder that spent months making that or carving that statue precisely. Carving from memory what Amdir looked like. Or Amroth, whoever the fuck it is. And just for some annoying goblin to bring it down. And it's the surfboard syndrome. There it is. Not quite as bad as Aragorn. But good enough to get Urshak. There it is. Alright, he did do Shake Foundation on the Goldenwood Storehouse, but it's not down yet. The tier 4 is still there. But honestly, would he have been better with the Sylvan and then saving up for the Eagles? Eagles could do a lot of damage in against this team. I feel like Ring of Adamant was not the right play, which is very strange to refer to a tier 4 like that. And I'm not sure the point. Oh my god! Yeah, things like that'll happen. Alright, well the elves do get out. I don't think any died because he is still in his tier 4. But as I said, he's going to have to deal with these flanks. I'm not sure why he's expanding. He's not going to get much value here if the inns are still around. And the tunnels are there as well. Alright, Lugger's there with one Black Urk and one Gundabad Berserker. He's going to push up the middle. He's going to try and pull troops away. He doesn't have any hard-hitting siege currently. Which would be optimal right now. Is Cast Down Its Walls going to be used defensively? There goes the stun. He's sending a lot of heroes off to Lug, which is ironic. And yep, they're retreating from him, as I thought. Alright, well the Mordor Doom ship went off. Did pretty good damage, but would have done more if it went off before the Frozen Waste. And they're retreating back over their side of the Eisen. And if you're wondering why he summoned the frontline Ruin of Angmar, or Ruin of Arnor, whatever the fuck it's called. It's because it actually emits an aura that removes leadership. So there we go. Anyway, the true Gundabad geezer has arrived on the field. And if they didn't want me to make that meme, well, you shouldn't have made him pronounce north as in north. Because that is the prerequisite to being a Gundabad geezer. Bolg of the North. Alright, he's got Scavenger for a bit of cash money. Worm Summon? No, still no Lesser Dragon. Interesting. Alright, Elvenwood is still on the field because of course it is. And these spears are just getting torn to shreds. He might have to go Pathstalker level 2 and then micro that shit. Because these Gundabads, with all the leaderships that are stacking on these Gundabads, yeah, it's gonna be difficult. And here it is. Yep. I said he needed a bit of siege to sort of accompany his attacks because his Gundabads are just gonna power through everything. And yeah, Gundabad Stone Trolls. A lot of money to fully upgrade. But all he needs is a little diversion. Thank you, Orlando Bloom. Just need a little one. He could even attack on 3 sides if he really wanted to, given how well it's going for him. And then just sneak the Gundabads to the fortress. I reckon you could do it. I reckon he could do it. He can even pull the army away with Fellwind. Which, if you thought Fellwind was good in the early game, my god is it good in the late game. Holy fuck. Any sort of plan that you have gets thrown out of the window. Like, once that first Fellwind goes past your head. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? Yep, that's what I thought. Running into spears, one goes down. Look at Bolg of the North, just Bing chilling. He's done his armor boost, he's gonna do splash damage now. Haldir standing strong. And I think the troll does go down. I thought he was gonna get one more swing in there. Come on, Gundabads. Bolg was focused there hard, he actually almost died. There goes the stun. And there was no sneak attack, no diversion. It might have been a mistake to spend all that money on double trolls and then send them straight into spears. My plan was to bring him in and then send the trolls to the fortress. Like, that was bad for Lorien, but it was much worse for Misty Mountains. Because that's so much money down the drain. And he has gone for the Sylvan Summon, which means Eagles will be next. And yeah, I think Rob can count himself very lucky that Hesh decided to just charge in those Gundabads. If he continued attacking along the flanks that had been so successful beforehand, then, yeah, arguably, could be looking at a fort going down. Alright, he's going to poke from range. He's going to do the safe thing. And he's going to try and encourage him to attack him on his Elven Wood and into his Galathrum, which is the smart play. Alright, Lesser Dragon still isn't there. I feel like he needs that. So he needs it. It's a lot of money, but he doesn't need it. Let's see. Frozen Waste, that can't help, really. He's got 11 points. Scavenger does go into the Worm. He's 4 points away from the Worm. He's very close.
We offer bows from Lorien.
Yeah, that's great. Why don't you cool it with the bows and you bring a few more Ents up here, because you've only got 2. And one false move into the pikes, and they're all gone. Alright, here come the wolves. They were devastating last time they came in. Bolg has fully healed somehow. And is he going to focus him? Focus him. Lorien's stun is off cooldown. Bolg being focused again. That's so many elves buffed by the Elven Word. The Ent is still going strong. Bolg does go down. They get the level up. Beautiful. Why did you go with arrow volley? No, we needed the eagles. We needed them soon, not later. And this cave troll doing fucking work, man. Not sure how many kills he's getting, but he was still trying. You know, it's the thought that counts. Trollish stew. No, we should have saved for the worm, man. The worm. The worm. The worm is your friend. No, you killed Bert, you motherfuckers. Alright, well, I questioned both sides' spell point choices, but it did cause a Galathrum retreat, so maybe Hesh got it right and Rob got it wrong there. Who the hell knows? Alright, Gundabads with their bright red blades crossing the Eisen. Urshak is back on the field. Said fuck you to that statue and carried on. Walk still going in. Getting skewered. to the lost. And Ruin of Angmar. Any leadership that was in there from Haldir is now gone.
We travel from Lorien.
That wasn't Treebeard. He's already dead. That was the last Ent gone. 15 points now. Eagles? Yes! Summon it. There it is. One to hit him and then the rest to hit. Really? You headhunted Grey here? Oh no, not Grey here. Just a giant eagle. I didn't know you could do that, actually. You just headhunted an eagle. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. They do count as heroes. But just not enough frontline now.
We offer bows from Lorien.
And Urshak is here with that debuff. The leadership cancel. He's level 6. He can stun anything he wants. The Eagles are proving to be a nuisance to these Gundabats, but they're not... No, actually, they're doing okay. But they're just... Maybe I underestimated just how many Gundabats are there.
Fight against Sauron.
Well, there's still a bit of time left. Alright, reinforcements coming up, right? Yes, he senses blood. Gundabad Stone Troll is here. He senses blood. Goldenwood Storehouse does go down. And it's amazing how he's powered through here. He lost Bolg. And it did look bad. I thought Rob was gonna go in and win from there, but... No, pretty devastating counterattack, and he's got more guys coming in. He needs to get rid of this barracks, because this one isn't even leveled up yet, which means no Galathrim. And I would keep going if I was him, because he still has Urshak. Lug is out. And I don't know if Muzgash is in there. Probably not.
Lorien archers.
Alright, lots of powers available. Not the Watcher, though! Now the barracks, come on. Come on. Haldir literally bathing with a Watcher and just gets yeeted out of there. Sorry, Haldir. I like elves with only one chin. Level 10 Haldir ability for the heal comes in. How many times do we see that? Almost never. Reinforcements getting flung away. And Haldir gonna fight to the last. Watcher finally goes down. Surely he's got enough for a worm now, surely. I think he wants a tier 4. He's on 18 points. He could get the worm. But can you really resist a tier 4? I don't think so. Cast down its walls. Stone Troll is on the spears. And he's still going. That fucking armor there. 20 points now. There is an annoying Ent. He does go down. Muzgash is on the field, level 8. And Haldir does bring down the Gundabad. So the level 2 barracks is down, and I feel like that's it for Rob. He just doesn't have the eco to compete. Very well played from Hesh. His harass. Oh my god, he's still doing it with these Black Urks. Dude, they are the MVP. They've done so well. Alright, Haldir fended off Muzgash, but he's going to have to retreat because the Gundabads just keep on coming. And once his barracks goes down, surely that's game over. Surely that's game over. He should just be making units from every building, even this one. Just send everything. Don't give him a minute to breathe. Black Urk sense blood. And has he got units on the way? He does have one on the way. Oh, they're going to get him. He turned around. Some stop-starting going in there. Much faster than the Black Urks, but they might get him. Felwind is off cooldown. The tier 4 does get used, and... yeah, I mean, that's just desperation right there. And... oh, there it is. There it is. And I think one last hurrah will do it. He's got double gun... oh, yeah, definitely. Fucking definitely. And I know the tier 4's coming. I know it is. Here come the wolves. He was making a unit from every building. Because he knows what he's doing. And what's Rob got left? 170 CP. Not much resources. He has an Elven Wood. But yeah. The devastating combo of all the hero debuffs. The Felwind and Gundabad Stone Troll combo. And the elves, they just can't compete with all that. When they had to make spears to counter the trolls and the wargs, then the Gundabads just cleave through the spears and it's game over. And Bill, Tom, and Bert coming to get their vengeance. And here it is, here it is, here it is! Woo! Man, nice attachments you have. Be a shame if someone lit them the hell on fire. And that is GG. Well played, Hesh. But a very close game. And a very fun game as well. And surely it should be the end with this barracks. Unless he wants to be annoying. And there you have it, boys. Well played from Misty Mountains. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And how not to get disheartened if your early harass doesn't work out. Because there will always be opportunities to do that. Particularly when people tend to tunnel vision later on. Because they feel like they should be taking down the fort. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Goodbye.